say that this was the first part of the entire thing. Now, you ready? This is it. I have an idea for here, but I'm gonna have to figure it out in a second. Or once I get there. Right now, we're gonna jump into the next area. There's that. These you're supposed to use for a little thing up the way. This thing. Now, before we go up, let's look down a little. Oh! Thank God for creative. Yeah. There we go. Check this out, see if it's recording. Yep, still recording. That's all the way as low as you can for a build limit. And we still got a long ways to go. So, I love that little effect when you put water in the end and you look up. Alright. This way is a toss-up. That leads right back to the very spot that we start at. I'm gonna touch this up a little bit once I figure out what I want to do. So. I'm gonna go over here. Stop right here. Now we could go different directions here. So let's go down one. This I'm still going to figure out what I want to do, but I kind of spoiled it, but here's the first part. One tiny part of the entire thing. In the center, you find something here, collect it, and you run. Let's go down the second level. Still gotta figure out what I want to do with this here. Here's another tiny part. Here's this part. Here's another item. That I'm going to leave for last. I want to finish up this area first. This is an entire city I built. This one's just a walkway down to that little pedestal over there. Enclave over here. By the way, yes, there is water pouring out of almost every single spot here. Including over there. It's like, get it fixed up. There we go. Those are little shulker towers. That's why they have a purple pillar. This one I'm not going to so much walk in because it would take too long. Way too long. But what I am going to do is lower us down a little bit more. See, the tower was the one thing I started here. Then I saw this and I was like, you know what? I can improve this. But once we hit the city streets, we'll fly around. There's actually 2 ways to get to where you're going, or 3 ways actually. All lead to one place. There's this little forest here, little patch of trees. That little patch here. There's a great park over there. Little beacon right here. Little tower here and there, just in case. It's a little ways up. You could walk up here for the most part. Little light tower here. I'm not going to go inside every individual house or big major piece, but I'm going to show you what I have at the moment, because I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for this world here. But each of these obsidian or crying obsidian pillars are supposed to be like the things that generated the angels' abilities to get through within our realm. This part's multi-sectional. That part I'm still working on. So yeah, we're gonna go back. Let's cheat it. We're going over here. Right here. And we're gonna fly across. There we go. There's something big right there. Little stairway down. They basically drop items off in here and they shoot up at the end of the chest. Now here, I'm going to jump ahead and show you this thing. You remember the Grand Library, right? Actually, let me check to make sure it's still recording. Alright, yeah, it's still recording. You remember the Grand Library I showed you, right? In the Nether? This one's not as big, but I'm going to show you the top first, and then we'll work our way down. Or go up and then go back down. There's the top one. Then you see down there a little bit. Like you could go ahead and cheat a little bit and just look down straight through these little piers. But you could also walk down. The very last layer has like these. This. A little book that you can use to level up. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go through these holes. That's that. Now, there's a little Corcus forest for you. basically, on survival, if you don't have the elytria, or the erythria, or whatever it is that lets you fly, you were supposed to walk this whole path. You just walk right on through. Little lakes here and there. Some of these won't sprout because they got the big ones over there, but I'm not going to break them. If there was a fast way for them to grow, then I would definitely make them grow. I'm going to jump a little ahead. There's the second half of the city, or a second portion of it. There's another one of these trees, another few of them. I've tossed around what I wanted these trees to actually be. But I finally came up with one idea. I want those trees to be like, they were, they come from one big tree in this place. And the tree is supposed to have sentience. At least in the story I thought of. But you travel around and whatnot. Basically, this world, at least the end part, was supposed to be like a massive thing. It was supposed to be like one massive city that the angels lived in. But unfortunately, they died out. So if we go over here a little ways, there's certain towers here and there, like little beacon lights and whatnot. Just random infrastructures. I don't even know if I used that word correctly, but oh well. Some farms. A sugarcane farm here and there. Got that. Got your backyard. I'm going to shoot down all the way over here. I'm going to leave that for last, or actually, you know what? I'll leave the other one for last. Because there's one more thing, I think, and it's right over there. But this is something I got cured up, conjured up. There we go. It's supposed to be a little kitchen area. It's where they all eat. Like a cafeteria. Another little farm. It's supposed to be a massive like mine and forge. Go multiple directions, but let's go this way. That's a sneak peek. This blocks here and there, little J-outs. I'm not gonna go through all the tunnels anymore, but I mean like if you gotta pause it to look at it, it's understandable. I mean, I'm just kind of rushing through this now. Not gonna lie. Down here's another stop. It's like contemplating on whether I want what I wanted to do here. But yeah, that's that one. Hang on. I want to make sure that I didn't start anything over here and I didn't make mention of it. Well, I guess I was, but I was a little preoccupied with the other part. So that's a future thing coming up. I wouldn't say real soon, but because I don't really play for very long periods of time. I'd say around like 2-3 hours. But yeah, this is what's supposed to grow. And like these are the plants. Stuff. The whole story is so mixed up and everything. I'm doing the toss-up of whatever I'm thinking about doing. Like you got the mech angels and then the tree. And it's like it almost kind of sound like Alex Kister's no, Alex Kansas. There we go. Alex Kansas or Mr. Manicore's thing. But it wasn't like any it almost sounds a lot like it. It's not that at all. It's just this like it's a little weird. It's different. Very different from what he's got. Like not trying to take any kind of thing. I'm not trying to make like steal any kind of credit or whatnot. Absolutely not. Just kind of weird little tidbit I added there, but it's just something I got for a story. But it's not what Alex Kansas has got going on. So I promise it. Trying to find out where that one entrance to the thing was. Is this entrance to the main thing? Oh, I think I remember now. Yeah, there we go. It was over here. Yep. This was supposed to be like a little sewer area right down here. Still a little bit of work. Yeah. There's one. There's that. It's pretty lit up for a sewer area, but yeah.